This video is about integral by formula. Use the following formula to perform the integration. The first formula, integral of f prime of x times f of x to the nth power dx equals this. This formula is true because for f of x to the n plus 1's power over n plus 1 prime equals f of x to the nth power times f prime of x. Then both sides we do integral, we will get this formula. For second formula, because e to the f of x power prime equals e to the f of x power times f prime of x. Then you do the integral both sides, you will get this formula. For third one, because negative cosine f of x prime equals sine f of x times f prime of x. The fourth formula is true because sine f of x prime equals cosine f of x times f prime of x. Last formula is true because natural log of f of x prime equals 1 over f of x times f prime of x. Try to memorize these 5 very important integral formula so that you can figure out some integral very quickly. For A, check this x to the third power plus 1 prime equals 3x squared. We have x squared over here. So we will change into 2 times 3x squared times x to the third power plus 1 to the fourth power. Then, since you multiply by 3, then you need to divide it by 3 dx. Then we can use this formula, 2 over 3 x to the third power plus 1 to the fifth power over 5 plus c. Then organize 2 over 15 x to the third power plus 1 to the fifth power plus c. Let's go to B. Integral of 2x times sine 7x squared plus 4 dx. Analyze. We know 7x squared plus 4 prime equals 14x. Here we have 2x. We need to change into 14x. So 2 times 14x sine 7x squared plus 4 dx. Since you multiply by 14 here, you need to divide it by 14. then reduce. You will get 1/7. For this, we got to use this formula. So we get 1/7 negative cosine 7x squared plus 4, then plus c. Organize negative 1/7 cosine 7x squared plus 4 plus c. Let's go to c. For tangent x, we will change into sine x over cosine x dx. Because cosine x prime equals negative sine x, we will change the numerator negative sine x. Then put the negative sign again. So we have a negative still equals a positive sine x dx. Then we got to use this formula. Final answer will be negative natural log of absolute value of cosine x plus c. Let's go to D. Since we know square root of x prime equals 1/2 square root of x, we need to rewrite this equals integral e to the square root of x times 1/2 square root of x, then times 2 dx. Then we got to use this formula equals e to the square root of x power times 2 plus c. Organize 2 times e to the square root of x power plus c. Let's go to e. Through analyzing, we know x to the third power minus x prime equals 3x squared minus 1. We have 6x squared minus 2. So let's rewrite this. 2 times 3x squared minus 1 over x third power minus x dx. We got to use this formula equals 2 natural log of absolute value of x third power minus x plus c. Let's go to f. We know tangent x prime equals secant square x. So for f, we can rewrite integral of tangent x to the negative 1/2 power times secant square x dx. We got to use the first formula. That equals tangent x to the 1/2 power over 1/2, then plus c. Organize, we will get 2 square root tangent x plus c. Now let's go to G. We do know tangent x prime equals secant square x. We will change this J into integral e to the negative tangent x times secant square x dx. So for negative tangent x prime equals negative secant square x, I will create this negative sign, then put the negative sign outside. Then we will get negative e to the negative tangent x plus c. I'm using this formula. Let's go to h. Integral of sine to the 6th power of x over cosine to the 8th power of x. Sine 6th power of x over cosine 6th power of x times 1 over cosine square x dx. So we get tangent 6th power of x times secant square x dx. Still, we will use tangent x prime equals secant square x. We got to use this formula, tangent x to the 6 plus 1's power over 7, then plus c. That equals 1 over 7 times tangent x to the 7th power plus c. Let's go to I. We know cosine x prime equals negative sine x. Cosine x to the negative 1/2 power times negative sine x. Then put another negative sign before integral dx. We will use this formula equals negative cosine x to the 1/2 power over 1 over 2 plus c. Organize negative 2 square root cosine x plus c. Let's go to k. We do know natural log of x to the 3rd power prime equals 1 over x to the 3rd power times 3x squared by chain rule equals reduce 3 over x. So for k, integral of natural log x 3rd power to the 1st power times 3 over x, then times 1 over 3 dx. We got to use this formula equals natural log of x 3rd power, then square over 2 times 1 over 3 plus c. Organize 1 over 6 natural log of x 3rd power square plus c.